Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the documentary 8 Billion Angels. And this is from Victor Vell, who's the director of this film. And it focuses on those 8 billion angels, us humans. And do we need to stop growing? Are we going to destroy our planet? Are we too many people? Are we using too many things and consuming too much? What's the issue? What's the solution? And that's what this film really focuses on. First off, it's a beautifully shot film. There's some beautiful shots, really engrossing, and it sets that tone that kind of elevates this film from just being a very technical and pretty preachy film. You know, at the very end it has like, look into our information and support this, support that kind of thing. And obviously there's a very specific perspective going on here. But it's a little more complicated that because it does give different perspectives. In that view of like something needs to be done, humans are messing up the planet. That is very clear. That is the stance of this film and what it's going for here. And yes, it can be preachy. And I'm pretty sure it's attempting to preach to you. So at least it's being honest about it. But they have different people, different scientists, different perspectives on what should be done and what can be done. Because there's this dichotomy of, do we stop having as many children and reduce the population, or do we figure out ways to reduce that consumption? And that's a tough decision. That is a tough perspective to figure out and to navigate. And here, this documentary presents these different professionals of these different backgrounds as we look at the ocean, the land, the sky, and you look at these different pieces to this puzzle and how things are shaping. It's very intriguing. It's a very intellectual documentary, though. If you're not somebody inclined to really want to learn and to broaden your horizons, this is a little too, like, insider kind of presented, where you have these people who really have these perspectives, these ideas, and what they're trying to portray here. And I think general audiences might be at a little bit of a distance here and might not really connect with everything that they're talking about because it is very technical. It is very scientific-y. Scientific-y. Sounds about right. Doesn't sound very scientific, though. Probably should just went at that, but we're going to keep going. This documentary, I feel like, is very important and very relevant and very well put together and beautifully shot. Vell does a fantastic job of doing that and sets a nice pace to the film. It moves along. It presents the information. It's not in an overly complicated way, but it is still very much in an intellectual way. And if you are privy to that feeling of that intellectual nature, you might feel a little alienated to this. You might also feel a little pressured. And I'm pretty sure this film is actually trying to get you to do something about this. And contacting them at the end. Because this has a very specific perspective that it's trying to get across to the audience. And it does a really effective job at doing that. And shakes things up enough to make this an intriguing and thought-provoking documentary. So I definitely think that going out and checking out 8 Billion Angels is definitely worth your time. I think it's worth considering and listening to the different perspectives and the ideas that they present in this film, because either way you want to accomplish trying to reduce our carbon footprint, this film has ideas and will make you think about it. And if a good documentary can make you think, it's a good documentary. But those are my thoughts on 8 Billion Angels. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.